Alright, let's talk about the 100-2026. If you're not glued to these final group stage matches, you're missing out on one of the most chaotic, thrilling, and slightly confusing races in modern cricket. I say slightly confusing because, let's be real, even diehard fans are scrambling to calculate net run rates and hypothetical scenarios. But that's what makes this format so fascinating. It's not just about who wins, but how they win, and who else stumbles along the way. So, here's the deal. The top team in both men's and women's competitions after 8 games goes straight to Lord's final. Second and third, they scrap it out in an eliminator at the Oval. Sounds simple, right? Except it's not. Because while the women's competition is basically locked in, Trent Rockets and Southern Brave are miles ahead, on the men's side. Total chaos. Rockets lead with 20 points, but MI London and Welsh Fire are breathing down their necks at 16 each. And then there's Manchester Super Giants and Sunrisers Leeds lurking at 12. This isn't a race, it's a demolition derby. Let's break down the men's standings first. Trent Rockets look untouchable, 5 wins in 6 games, a net run rate of plus 0.893. But here's the thing, cricket isn't math. They still have to play Southern Brave and MI London. One slip-up, and suddenly MI London or Welsh Fire could leapfrog them if Rockets collapse. And collapse. That's a word we associate with Birmingham Phoenix. Bottom of the table, 4 points, but they've got 3 games left. Mathematically, they could still reach 16 points, but let's be honest, they'd need miracles and a psychic octopus predicting results. The reality. They are done. But what's fascinating is how their remaining matches, especially against Sunrisers Leeds, could decide the eliminator spots. If Phoenix lose, they are out. If they win, they inject chaos into the mid-table scramble. Now, net run rate. This is the silent killer in leagues like the 100. You can win games, but if you're scraping by with narrow margins, your NR tanks. Look at Southern Brave, 8 points after 6 games, but with a net run rate of plus 0.022. They are barely above 0. If they win their last 2 games by a landslide, they might sneak into second. But if they eke out tight wins, they are toast. It's brutal, but I love it. It rewards aggressive play, which is exactly what this tournament needs to stay exciting. The women's side. Rockets and Brave are already in a 2-horse race for first. But here's what's overlooked, Manchester Super Giants at 14 points. They are the dark horse. If Rockets and Brave lose their head-to-head on Monday, and Super Giants win out, suddenly, third place jumps to 20 points. That eliminator could get weird. And let's talk about MI London. They finally won a game, against rivals London Spirit, no less, to stay alive. Now they have to win both remaining matches and pray for upsets. It's a long shot, but that's the beauty of this format. Hope dies last. What's the bigger takeaway here? The 100 isn't just testing teams' skill, it's a masterclass in pressure management. The eliminator system. It's risky. One bad day, and you're out. No safety nets. And the net run rate. It's the unsung hero of this drama. It separates the good from the great. But here's my hot take. This format is too punishing for underdogs. Teams like Birmingham Phoenix or London Spirit don't just need to win, they need to dominate. And in a tournament that markets itself as fast, fresh, and exciting, is that the message we want? Or is the chaos part of the charm? Let me know your thoughts. Are you loving the unpredictability? Or does the reliance on NRR and tight margins take away from the sport? Drop a comment. And if you're still trying to figure out who qualifies, bookmark that Sky Sports standings page. Trust me, you'll need it. See you at Lord's.